Hello Virgo, how are you guys doing? It's time for your mid-December general forecast reading. So this reading will cover the first part of December, the middle of December, and then the end of December. And then of course I always pull an oracle card for you guys. I have been thinking of what I can do in terms of, a lot of readers are doing like a holiday or like a bonus reading. And so I've been putting together a spread that will cover the upcoming year. So each month of the upcoming year is sort of like a general overview of what to expect for next year. But I will probably announce that shortly. But the reading is probably I'm not gonna be able to get that out anytime soon, because my primary focus is to get out the mid-December forecasts, and then if I have time, you know, I'll focus on doing a like a New Year reading for you guys, if that sounds good. But other than that, I just wanted to extend my gratitude for so many wonderful comments, so many wonderful emails that I received from you, so many private readings, so many wonderful people out there that support this channel, and it's really kind of overwhelming for me. It's wonderful, but I'm taken aback by it. I feel like you guys are such strong supporters. Like your comments, and you guys, someone told me that they listened to my readings religiously, and I was just kind of like, you know, I'm flattered by that, but it's definitely not what I expected. So thank you so much. It may not be coming through in my voice because I'm not very good with giving compliments to people, but I'm extremely grateful, and I'm very flattered with, you know, all of the comments that you've left me. Not just flattered, but you know, I read a lot of them, and it means a lot that you guys listen to the readings and are getting all this insight from them and rely on them. And I mean, it's almost kind of scary. It's like if I don't put a reading out, I get like heckled about it, which is funny, but it's also like, wow, like, you know, I get the sense that you guys are very loyal and very intent on, you know, you listen to every detail, and you're a very smart audience, and I feel very lucky to have you in my life. So, okay, enough with the spiel. Let's get on with this is a mid-December forecast for the sign of Virgo. So I'm going to be calling on Virgo energy, and I'm calling on my spirit guides to help me focus on your energy this month. What are the messages for Virgo for the month of December? This is their mid-December forecast, December 2015. This is for my Virgo suns, my Virgo moons, and my Virgo risings. And even for those of you who are on the cusp of Virgo. I know it can be hard being a cusper because you often question, well, which sign do I look at? Which sign do I watch on terms of your channel or in general? And I always say look at, you know, both signs that you're on the cusp on, and then decide which one you resonate most with, because one of my followers is a, technically he is a, what do I want to say, a Capricorn, but he found out through watching my readings that he's a Sagittarius. So that kind of gives you an idea of what, you know, how to proceed if you're unsure. So a card just popped out. You did get the Fool. The Fool talks about embarking on a new journey or a new experience, traveling, lightening your load, unexpected news, unexpected adventures. This is really someone who just takes the leap of faith and jumps into the unknown with lighthearted energy. It's a beautiful card. It's the the 0 on the tarot, so it's like the beginning of a new journey. So the Fool brings with him all the excitement and adventure and newness that you'd want to see going into a new year. He doesn't have the baggage of the past. He only has a few of his belongings, and he only brings what is necessary with him along for the ride. And he's all about jumping into the unknown and exploring a new terrain. The little dog is barking after him kind of as a warning. You know, you might want to look before you leap, but the Fool may not heed that call, may not heed that warning, and hence the story of the tarot is the Fool's journey. It is his life experience that he's after. He wants to experience something new. He's ready for a new adventure, and here it is again. So, the Fool, very, very strong energy coming through for you, Virgo. And this does, whenever I get a card that jumps out like that, it tells me that the spirit guides are with me, and I am resonating with your energies. So, let me give the cards one more shuffle here. Again, this is a mid-December reading for the sign of Virgo, for my Virgo suns, Virgo moons, and Virgo risings. Okay, sorry, I just want to make sure your cards are shuffled. All right, now I'm feeling good. We really can't go wrong here. Spirit, please show me the energies for Virgo for the month of December 2015. What are the energies for Virgo, Spirit? Okay, so we start off the month with the Emperor. And remember, this is going to cover, you know, the whole month of December, not just the middle of December, but depending on where you are in your chart. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands, who's a fire sign, okay, with the Ten of Cups. We have the Eight of Swords reversed. The Ace of Wands. Okay, going into the middle of December, we have the Two of Cups. Beautiful. The Two of Swords reversed. You know what? I'm going to put this back on top there. You guys know how I do. The Seven of Swords reversed. The Five of Swords. Okay, going into the last week of December, the end of December, we have the Two of Pentacles reversed. And remember, these are all energies that we're talking about here. So, the Fool reversed. The Nine of Pentacles reversed. The King of Pentacles with the Five of Cups reversed. Pull one more card for you for your outcome. Okay. Your bonus this month is I am pulling an additional outcome card for you. So congratulations. I know that's probably like, oh, that's not such a big deal, but all right, let me just get the camera focused here. That's good enough. All right, so let's start with the beginning of December. You have the Emperor. So this is the energy of someone that has a lot of personal power. Talks about control, business, all about business. Emotionally, this person doesn't let out very much in terms of their emotions. It's all about, you know, the Emperor, he rules, okay? So people come to him for answers. People come to him for advice, and he tells them what to do. You know, he gives out the commands. He's powerful. He sits on his chair, and kind of has a stern look on his face. You know, it's all about power for him. It's all about personal power, control, doing things by the rules, boundaries. This is the energy of the Emperor. And so this is how you started off December, Virgo. Then we also have here a fire sign in your life. She's going to be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. This is like my card. You know, I'm a Leo, so I tend to see the Queen of Wands as a Leo energy. So maybe even someone with a Leo sun or Leo moon or Leo rising. And it looks to be that this person is very happy. And either, it's hard to say if you have anything to do with that, but I just see a Leo in your life who's extremely happy. She's like a breath of fresh air. Look at the sunshine. She seems to be very happy with this person. 10 of Cups. This is the most happiness. So I see a woman in your life, or this could be a man with very feminine energy, who is just beautiful. She's so happy. She's maybe a source of happiness in your life. I certainly see that. Now, we have the Eight of Swords reversed. So this talks about someone who's releasing themselves from negative thoughts. I see someone taking off the ties that bind them and restrict them, and getting themselves out of a bad situation. It seems as though this person or this woman was in trouble, or maybe this was you, and they seem to be releasing themselves from a bad situation. So again, the swords talk about thoughts, mental aspects, and when it's in reverse, it talks about getting yourself out of a bad situation. And it seems as though in doing so, there is this spark of creative energy that comes into your life. This can be like a crush, like someone that you just have ignites something inside you. This is a creative spark as well. So any of your creative projects, you have this Ace of Wands to initiate that energy. This is also a great card for if you've met a new love interest. I'm so sorry. So sorry about that. The Ace of Wands is needed to start anything that requires creative or passionate energy. It's the seed of that energy. It's the beginning of that energy. The candles are almost even kind of romantic to me. And see how the wand has this little, these berries and these leaves. It's new growth opportunities. I can't talk today. And they have to be seized in order to make use of them. So you have this energy available to you, it seems like, at the beginning of December. And as an ace, it does hover above the entire reading as a blessing that you have this new energy at your disposal, this creative, fiery, fire energy, this potential for new love, this potential for new lust, or I should say new passion. I would categorize this more as the seed of new passion, the seed of new exciting projects, the seed of creative potential. Really think about it that way, and something that can bear fruit for you. So I see possibilities for you here, and I feel like this fire sign is playing a role in that. I see someone getting themselves out of a tight situation, releasing themselves, and they're headed towards this this spark. It's like a spark has been reignited in your life, which is very positive. Now, Going into the middle of December, I do see a romantic connection for you, Virgo, with the Two of Cups. I see someone who you can confide in. I see chemistry. I see sexual chemistry. I see connection. I see two people who see each other as equals and who are literally creating this chemistry, which is palatable between them. It's the yin and yang, you know, it's his and hers energy intermingling. And so it seems as though you've met someone who you can create this chemistry with in the middle of December. And I also have the Two of Swords reversed, which means that you're no longer simply contemplating which direction to go in. You have come in touch with your true feelings about this person and can now act on them. You can now make a decision. It's almost as though you were maybe at one point at a stalemate with regards to what to do. You may have been guarding your heart or your emotions, and were faced with a choice that you had to make. So the twos talk about duality, and so right next to the Two of Cups, this does tell me that a choice was made, and regarding this relationship, regarding this connection you have with someone, and I feel that you're no longer on the fence about it. But, however, I do see that with the Seven of Swords reversed, someone is not able to get away with what they want so fast. It seems as though there may be delays or even an inability to leave some situation behind and take what you want and go forward. So I am either that, or I do see someone getting caught doing something, or the fear of getting caught is too great, preventing you from actually leaving or getting away with what you're trying to get away with. And it seems as though this results into some kind of conflict. Now, Five of Swords, I've come to realize this isn't a terrible card, even in romantic situations. It just means that this person has a point of view, and this person has a point of view, and this person has a point of view. So it seems as like there are negotiations or talks or discussions regarding maybe even three people, whereby one is trying to convince the other of their point of view, and this person in the back here seems to just be loading this cannon or loading this container with their ideas. So it's all about conflict, conflict resolution. It may be challenging to come to some agreement or to see the other person's point of view. It's basically what I'm seeing. But going into the end of December, you have the Two of Pentacles reversed. So I feel like there are delays happening at the end of December. It seems like it's almost impossible for you to really juggle everything or to move forward. I also get with this cloudy water, this turbulent water, that your emotions may be a little bit ruffled at the end of December. Yeah, it's almost like someone dropped the ball, or you're dropping the ball, and it may be affecting work or your material life, like your home environment or your profession, negatively. Because with the Two of Pentacles upright, it talks about play and duality again. There are three twos here. So choice, connection, and then Pentacles talk about, so we have emotions, thoughts, and here we have like actually practical things in the material world, like work, responsibilities, obligations. It seems as though all of that is too much for you, And so there are some delays going on, or just an inability to really juggle the thoughts and the emotions and the work and, you know, move forward. So then you have the Fool reversed. Remember when we were shuffling the cards in the beginning, I kept getting this card. So it's even stronger now that it's actually in your spread. But with the reversal, I am getting some delays to this new beginning. It seems as though there's restlessness right now for you. It's like you're restless for things to start. There may even be some recklessness going on. You may not be really considering your actions or leaping too quickly into the unknown without even heeding the call of your little companion here. He may be warning you not to act so quickly, but it seems as though a decision was already made, and possibly even there were attempts to get away with something, but it resulted into some kind of conflict, and then, like I said, causing some issues with your work-life balance, or your causing some delays in your material world, profession. And then here I have this major arcana, which next to the Emperor is, you know, these are almost direct opposites. The Emperor is very careful. He has a lot of power. And the Fool is very careless and very reckless and carefree. So it seems as though some of your nature your energy has shifted to someone who's a little bit more restless, someone who's a little bit more carefree, who's, you know, maybe even being foolish, maybe even being a little bit of a fool himself. And here we have the Nine of Pentacles. So I typically see a woman or a man who has all the comforts of life, but no one to share them with. This can be like the socialite who is kind of alone and bored, but she has all of life's comforts around her, even her little pet. But it seems like she's got everything in this world, but maybe no one to share it with. So it seems as though there's some restlessness or delays surrounding this type of person, or it's not even a person, it's an energy. It's an energy of kind of being lonely and yet having everything your heart's desire. All the creature comforts, all the money, everything, but just, you know, you bought yourself this beautiful lifestyle, but now you have no one to share it with, you know. So, so I do have, here you are at the end of the month, the King of Pentacles. This is definitely you, a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, the businessman. And it seems as though you are dwelling on something that you regret doing, or you're wallowing in some kind of sorrow, crying over spilt milk, or at least trying to get over something that has made you feel sad. And I don't know what that is, Virgo. I don't know what's, you know, maybe it has something to do with the fact that you have a crush on this person, but there's conflict. It could have to do with not being able to get away with something, you know, wanting all the spoils of that relationship, or wanting all the things that has to offer you, but not being able to really get away with that. However, there's recklessness, and I also see a little bit of loneliness in terms of your comfort. You're comfortable on the material plane, but you seem to be restless and unfulfilled, perhaps a little bit at the end of the month, and even kind of dwelling on something. It seems like you're dwelling in some dark area of your life, where maybe even drinking, or doing some things that are not so great for you emotionally. I'm sort of seeing self-sabotage here. Your outcome card is the Justice card. Sorry if I've been holding the cards the wrong way. I don't really, when I'm connecting with the cards, I fail to remember where the position of the cards is on the screen. So the Justice card is your outcome. So I see favorable resolution. I see that you will, if you are involved in some court matter, or something in the legal, or something is in the legal system, I see you will have your own personal justice. I see fairness. I see balance. I see good karma coming towards you into January. So it seems as though the scales will be balanced, and the lyrics to a Grateful Dead song are coming to mind, and it talks about, you know, reaping what you sow. You know, you're going to reap what you sow, and things will be fair in terms of how the universe views your situation. Okay, so it also means that this personal justice is not up to you, but you should know that the beneficent powers that are above you see what you've done, and they are going to dole out your justice in a way that is fair to all parties that are involved. Now, I'm going to proceed with your oracle reading, and I will be reading from the Oracle Mermaids deck, which is my standard oracle deck. I am looking into getting a new oracle deck because getting a little, you know, there are a few cards in here that I wish weren't, because they don't help me sometimes, but for the most part, I'm just ready for a new oracle deck. So if you have any suggestions in terms of oracle decks that you'd like me to read from, post them in the comments below. I'm open to suggestions or even presents if you are so inclined to send me an oracle deck that you want me to read from. All right, so let's see what the overall spiritual message is for Virgo for the month of December of 2015. Going into the new year, what can Virgo expect going into the new year? Let's see what the messages have for you. Spirit, please show me the overall message for Virgo for the month of December. Going into January, what is the message that Virgo needs to hear? Okay, so the card that I had pulled for you is Sisterhood, Friendship, Allies, Compatible Souls, Loyalty, Joy, and Delight. And that did come up reversed. Number 41. A reaching out to form new friendships and to deepen the ones you cherish most can result in endings with former friendships. This can be very stressful and can test your integrity, as many folk who are less evolved are still playing games to manipulate and gain the relationships they need to stave off their fear and loneliness rather than work on themselves. This may lead to you being demonized or manipulated and feelings of guilt. Allow yourself to acknowledge your compassion, take time, and yet do not give in to displays of temper tantrums and adults who are narcissistic and love drama. Stay strong. Interesting message. I do see it resonating here at the end of the month, but I also see the favorable resolution for you as your outcome going into January. The message is to stay strong, Virgo. Don't give in to drama. Keep your wits about you. If there's someone in your life who's behaving in narcissistic ways or making more drama in your life or giving you conflict, stay in your personal power and don't give in to them so easily. Stay strong and stay in your truth, and make sure that you're making good friendship, good allies, and surround yourself with joy and delight this December. So I want to say thank you, namaste, love and light to all of you. I look forward to reading your comments, and I'm wishing you many, many blessings going into the holidays. Happy New Year. I love and appreciate you guys so much, and I look forward to reading for you soon. So take care.